coming from the blog distinguisheddiva.com. So I'm just wanting to introduce you first to this segment before we start and dive in and start talking about everything that we want to talk about. I am an African black woman, an activist and a social justice advocate, and it's been a while on my blog that I've been talking about my other aspects of my life, like my yoga life, my fashion passion and beauty and structure and culture, but I've never talked I've done posts that touches social concept of life and social justice and maybe things that has to do with our culture, our not pop culture, but things that had to do with our community as a whole and with my view of the entire world. And coming from my own point of view, of course everyone is different, but I've never went into social issues deeply, and this year it's my passion and my aim to be able to touch things that people don't want to talk about, things that when you talk about it, it's like you're stepping on other people's toe. It's not for me to be controversial or for me to be the bad guy or for me to just be the one who come and shout and stuff. I am a believer that you cannot be an activist by being angry, but you have to be angry and that then take a knowledge and go back to study and learn and then use that anger and that knowledge that you have to communicate your own point of view, to sit down at a table and say the things that you believe without fear, without judging any other person, and also without coming as an attacker. Don't attack people, tell them your view, create a conversation, let it be a dialogue, don't let it be a monologue. And this year I plan to make a segment on my blog and my YouTube channel where I talk about things that actually matter. I know that fashion matter, beauty matter, makeup do matter, because all of these are concepts of our social life, and they're the things that make us who we are, and the things that we have been conditioned to love, to hate, to whatever you want to call it. And I just believe that it is time we all start talking. It is time we all say what we have inside of us. It is time we all start talking about the things that actually matter. And by using every platform available to us, and whatever that platform is, and every tools that we have, even when they're not good enough according to what we think or what society think, use that little moment, and even if it's 1 minute or 1 second, to say the things that actually matters, because it gives me deep sadness to see that there's so many knowledge that is being wasted and being shut down because we don't want to talk about it. There's so many part of our history as a humankind that hasn't been dealt with or that hasn't been discussed at all because we're afraid of who we're gonna step on his toe and who is gonna get mad and who is gonna tell us that we're not politically correct by using this word, this sentence, that sentence. It is a matter that needs to be discussed, and I really hope that my segment that I decided, and with the help of a lot of my friends and a lot of people, my sisters who are activist sisters, true blood, through the love of the world, through the love of social life and justice, and through the love of traveling that I have met in my journey as a 28-year-old young Nigerian Greek person. My perspective is different than your perspective. My perspective is different than my blood sister's perspective, and I see that every day in my family. We are a very large family. I only have 2 sisters, but if I count all my cousins that I call sister, I have more than 30 sisters. And this is what gives me the courage to actually want to use my platform, because I realize that we all have the same opinion. If we look at it deep inside, if we all sit and talk about it, we will see that most of us actually are saying the same thing in different words and creating chaos because we don't understand each other, because we don't learn to listen or to create a dialogue. And that is what I hope to do with this segment that will be called Life According to a Nigerian Greek Woman. I really hope that you stick around and that you will like this segment, and I really beg you, like, this is a disclaimer from the very beginning, to take whatever I say as my own truth. It does not have to be your truth. And then come to the table with me and discuss and give me your opinion and give the world your opinion. Let this place and this platform be a place where we all talk, where we all listen to each other, where we don't attack each other, but we come to listen to each other's opinion and then talk about it. Some topic might be very, very hard to discuss, like racism, slavery, colonialism, but some topic are very essential to discuss, like intersectionality. Let's just bring everything together, whatever it is, hard or difficult. Nothing is too hard. Communication is what we need in the 2016. In this world, all we need is communication, and legit communication. Don't just listen to somebody. Actually, don't just hear somebody. Listen to them. Listen behind every word that they're telling you. Listen to their truth, and then take that truth and process it and think about it, and then give them your truth, and come together at a table without fighting, without attacking each other, and realize that in the very end, we're all human, and all we want is justice, and all we want is love, and all we want is respect for each other. And if you respect your neighbor, you will wish your neighbor well. And if you respect yourself first, you will respect the person in front of you, because the person in front of you is a mirror of who you are. So I know that this is gonna sound, actually I'm very prepared for it. I know that it's gonna step on so many people's toe, and I also know that it's gonna enlighten so many people, because there are so many times that people tell me, oh my god, I haven't thought of it in that perspective, or they tell me like, oh, I didn't know that this hurtful for you, or they're like, oh come on, I actually never imagined that this is very harsh on you. So I understand that me thinking that they're bad, or thinking that they want to attack me, or they want the worst from me, or they're looking to hurt me, it's just my own assumption. And don't let your assumption of other people get in the way of you meeting amazing people, get in the way of you living a great world and using your potential, whatever that is, to change the world. And I believe that we all have what it takes to change this world. We all have what it takes to make this world a place for us all to live, and for us all to be in peace and respect each other. And I hope the segment Life According to a Nigerian Greek Woman will bring light to so many aspects, and will show you my own truth as a Greek Nigerian woman, as a woman who have parents who are migrants, have parents who are middle class Nigerians, who have raised me to have the opportunity and the chance to go and travel the world, and to believe that the world is my world too, that what I see in the world is what I put in it. So I really hope this segment helped all of you, and I really hope that we will have amazing discussion, we will have great discussions, and we will all listen to each other respectfully without judging the other person. Thank you, thank you. In every video that I'm gonna make, I will reference this video because it's my disclaimer. Thank you, and keep steady and stay tuned for the next topic to come after this. And I really love you all. Follow my blog on distinguisheddiva.com, and follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, distinguisheddiva. Thank you, and stay blessed. Love.